Hello everyone and welcome again to Stuuhippys, the gaming channel, trying to put some fun back into gaming. As you can see, I've got some Overwatch gameplay and I'm going to play the weekly brawl, which is this week. We are all soldiers now. So yeah, no, I was talking to my niece the other day and she didn't like the Call of Duty stuff, so I thought I'd give her some Overwatch gameplay. And yeah, so there you go, as a smell. There you go. Anyway, the point of this episode is with me on about giving out hints and tips and all that sort of stuff, and me raging at games, and I'm going to give you a bit of my history of gaming. Why I feel I do have an opinion. People don't have to listen to me, you know what I mean? But trust me, it won't cost you anything to listen to me, and if you pick up one tip, it's worth it. Trust me, trust me. So let's go back in time, once upon a time. Right, first game I ever played was Pong. Show me age a bit there, but I remember mates having it late 80s, you know what I mean, when it first started coming out and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, man, blew my mind. There's a box you could actually put in front of your telly, you could plug it in, and you could play ping pong. It's fucking really. And that's why I don't get people say these games are crap. They're not. The games now are so depth and it's mental. Anyway, I'm going to carry on anyway. So I remember we had a 64, which was a tape. I remember a few mates had a Spectrum, and they were taped. So that's like early 90s and stuff like that. Oh, Jesus Christ, an hour to load. There's no guarantee it load. You get an hour of oh yeah. So what I mean, I was at the revolution, I suppose, at the beginning. So, but yeah. Played a few other things, but to be honest, like I said before, I joined the army and that sort of stuff, so I played soldiers for real. So it wasn't until later on. I don't get me wrong. When I was in Ireland, I remember a couple of lads. They had like the Game Boys and the Sega thing, and you could plug telly stuff into it, so you could actually watch telly. So yeah, I still kept my hand in and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, but the first real thing I got after that was the PlayStation 1. Which was out in 97, but I don't think I got it in 97. I must have got mine about 98. Yeah, about 98, 99. So, yeah, good. I enjoyed it. I'm actually going to go into some of the games all over the experience I've had. And I started off a top 5. There's a top 10, and I stopped at 15. But I could write probably another 20 or 30. So, yeah, go back into it. So, yeah, I had my PlayStation. I got my PS2. That was in 2000 that come out, so I got it about 6 months after it come out. Then towards the tail end of that, I got one with a hard drive, which was really good because what you could do is go and get a game, load it on, and it would actually store it, and it was brilliant. But the internet wasn't good enough, so I didn't really get into online gaming, like I said, to the PlayStation 3 anyway, really. So yeah, that was good. So PlayStation 3 got on the day. Luckily, I had the money. PlayStation 4, same again. I was luckily enough I had the money spare to get it on the day. So yeah, but yeah. Honestly, people, I said I've literally played all. I have played Xbox, and I remember playing GoldenEye and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's each to their own. There's a few other games I can picture now, but I can't really, I can't even all the handheld stuff. So yeah. So I digress again, people. Anyway, so yeah, that's my history of the actual consoles and that sort of things that I've played. But like I said, I'm going to go on to my favourite games. These are in no order. Like I said, I started off with going for 5. I've ended up with 15. So right, start Tiger Woods. Oh, awesome series. I used to love that game. But the only problem was I played that latest one, that Rory fucking whatever it's called. It was awful. All the pots kept coming out. But I noticed if you didn't have the DLC maps, you couldn't play that certain tournament that day and that. So that's what got me off that, to be honest. So FIFA, love it. Same again, FIFA, played that. I've had almost every one of them. I've got it sat there. Like I said, I tend to play my brother. I usually did the career modes, but it kept crashing on me, so I didn't bother anymore. Yeah, but them two were both series. There's a game called Devil May Cry. I think there was 2 of them. That's a game that blazed into my mind. That was awesome. I've done that 2 or 3 times. That was a brilliant game. Destiny. Yeah, Same again, had it since day one. Stopped playing it for a bit. Then I got back into it. Then that's when I realised you got to play it, otherwise you just get left behind, and there's just certain stuff you can't do because you're not at the right level. So yeah, another favourite game of mine, Crash Bandicoot Racing. hours, days wasted playing that game. I wasn't really into the platform thing. I wasn't really a Mario fan on that, but the racing was good. That was really good. One of my favourite games of all time, to be honest, Band of Brothers. Awesome game. Awesome. I heard rumours that they're trying to make the next Call of Duty like that. I can't see how that would work. But yeah, the original game itself, where you could suppress people and send really tactical, really good game. So I wouldn't mind if they did bring another one of them, eh? Going back to one of my original consoles, the Atari ST, we had River Raid. Oh, love that game. Same again, hours and hours wasted on that. But as an Activision, so I have played quite a few Activision games. So yeah, they're a business. They're in it for money, and people tend to forget that anyway. So another series I've almost played every single game is Need for Speed. Really enjoyed Need for Speed. That's really been a good game. Recently, like I said, the online's gone a bit bally, but yeah, I don't mind playing it. It's got music on it, so I can't really bring you footage of that. So where are we up to? Another game that's stuck in my head. I love GTA. I don't mind playing it with friends, but the one I really liked was Red Dead. Red Dead Redemption. Oh, awesome games. I really put time into them as well, played them. But yeah, I believe they are bringing a remastered copy out at the end of this year, and the next game is out next year, so that's something to look forward to. We've got COD. Yeah, same again. Played it, loved it, but I didn't really get onto it until like Ghosts Online. But I've played every one. Moving on, another one I stopped playing. Tony Hawk. Oh, I love that game. Wasted hours upon hours doing it. Matt Hoffman, similar type of game. I love that game. That was mad on BMXs. I mean, just grind. So yeah. Another old game, Ridge Racer. Oh, I used to love that game. Ridge Racer. Nothing better than coming out back from a night out and all that sort of stuff, and trying to play that. Yeah. So we got up to Tomb Raider. Yeah, I really enjoyed Tomb Raiders. Never really had the console, but I used to play with friends and that. I enjoyed the last one, which was on the PlayStation, but it's an Xbox exclusive. Yeah, ball ache that is. What's the point of that? But I think that's not too far off. And I could go on, but this will be my last one, number 15. Medal of Honor. That was a good game. I enjoyed playing them. Campaigns are really good in them, I noticed. Started to play it online when it first came out, and yeah, obviously they couldn't do the same as Call of Duty, so they changed it around and that sort of stuff, and it just wasn't the same. So yeah, so that's my history of gaming. I've got a well-rounded experience, I'd say. So yeah, what I'm going to do, I ain't going to make long drawn-out videos like other people. I will use some stuff I have seen, because there is stuff you probably do need to see, i.e. how your weapon goes up, what differences stuff does make to your weapon. They do. I know, you think they don't, but they do. Not in these games so much, but especially in Call of Duty and Destiny, where you basically got the same weapon. It's only how you set yourself up that makes the difference. So yeah. I will be bringing some more COD gameplay. What I'll do, I'm going to wait till tomorrow night, see what the new weekly is again, and take it from there. So yeah, if you didn't get a chance to play as Blackjack, grind it out this week. It's worth doing. Like I said, I should have that advanced supply, or whatever they're fucking called, supply drop soon, so I need something like 6 or 7 wins. So yeah. So no, thank you for watching, people. Thought I'd give you a bit of an insight to my gaming history, and why is he gobbing off? I'm gobbing off because, like I said, I feel I've got quite a wide spectrum of bloody gameplay. And each game's different, but that's good. Change is good. It builds neurons in your brain, the new muscle memory, all that sort of stuff. So it's really good. Gaming gets slagged off more than it needs to. Trust me, I believe that anyway. Because it is good. They've seen reports, I think there's an Horizon, where elder people their brains improve because of course it is. If you're using your brain, you're gonna fucking improve it, ain't you? So yeah, well, I'm not going to go into a rant, and I'll get to the close to the end of the video, which is a first for me. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later.
Pull it together, team. We got this. Come here and get stabilized.